culture is important because all the information that everybody knows, they put it in books. So if you want to know more about anything, probably the best place to go is a book.
And then also it expands your mind. All of a sudden you think like all these people that have written all these books. So you really grow when you read.
We have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, and Monday to Thursday, we don't watch TV in the house. Everybody gets a book after school, and everybody reads. And it's amazing how kids learn from that. When they see the parents are reading, they'll automatically run and take their books as well and start reading. So we really try to make sure that we expand our minds through reading, and we do it as a family.
Okay, with my daughter, it's a little bit easier because she's grown up. You know, she's 8 years old, so it's easy to tell her these are the benefits of reading and so forth. She comes with topics from school, so she will just continue from there. So it's way easier to get her into reading. But her favorite types of books are fairy tales, bedtime stories, and we have a book at home. I think it's called Questions and Answers. She really loves that because it covers a range of topics, and so she will read about space or flowers or the human body. That's a really good book for her. And then my 4-year-old, he loves anything with cars. So any book with a car in it, he really loves it. Reading to him really helps. His vocabulary is just, sometimes I even just sit back and I'm like, oh wow, when did you learn that word? Sometimes when I'm reading to him, he'll even finish the sentences for me in the book, which I think is just amazing. And he has so much confidence in his speech, and he expresses himself so well, all because of reading.
I joined the book club about 2 years ago, and before that I was a random reader. I can now say that I'm probably a more focused reader. I read 2 to 3 books per month. I used to read 2 to 3 books per year before the book club. So we now even have space in the house for bookshelves, and the space just keeps running out. I mean, we buy on average about 2 to 3 books per month. So it has really improved. And in terms of the knowledge, really, my personal expansion, if I look at the last 2 years, I've really grown more than the whole years that I've been on earth.
Firstly, my mindset has changed. I stopped reading after high school, but in high school I was such a big reader. I would read a lot, but not self-improving books. But after high school, somehow I just stopped. And then when I started again with the book club, I started reading inspirational books, which was really good. My mindset has changed. The way I speak has changed. My kids' lives have changed because I don't say negative stuff to them. I'm aware of what I say, and then it affects them in a positive way, which in turn just makes them happier. Everybody's happier. And I now know I have way more power within myself than I ever knew.
Transforming into Significance is the first edition of a series of inspirational books published by SHIVUTE Inspiration. This unique collection features never-before published stories of personal transformation told from the heart. These are the real-life experiences of people who have survived encounters with grief, career catastrophes, health challenges, loss of direction, and general calamity, and have evolved into a life of significance. Told in a relatable manner, these stories will encourage you to keep moving towards your goals.
My favorite all-time book is The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I've read that book like 5 times already. And it's amazing because it really sort of informs you about who you are as a person, and the difference between what your mind is and who you are as a person. Most of the time we think we are our minds, but our minds are the same as a leg. Like, you are not your leg. So that separation between what your mind is and what you are as a person is very important, and I think it's a concept that really helps you deal with the reality of the world.
I have favorite books. I have 3 of them. I love The Untethered Soul as well, and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and then Mind Power by John Cahill. Mind Power into the 21st Century. Well, all 3 books cover a range of different things. But John Cahill's book, what I like is just how it has changed my family or me as a person, because it involves using my mind to change stuff, my thoughts. Now, I'm very aware of what I say to my children or how I think, even to my husband, how I act around him. Small things like telling my child, put on your socks or you'll get sick. I'm just telling him literally, like, if he doesn't put on his socks, he's gonna get sick. So what I do now is I just keep quiet. If I think about it, if I want to say, put on your socks, I'll just think things like, there are lots of kids who don't wear socks and they are not sick. So why should my child get sick? You know, that's how I overcome some of these things. And that's all from John Kehoe's Mind Power into the 21st Century.
I'm inspired by the unlimited potential of the human mind.
And I'm inspired by real-life transformations, seeing people go from nothing to everything.
Be unlimited.